What is going on, everybody? Crustless Crypto here, back in a video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I do have a website, crustlesscrypto.com. Make sure you guys check it out, bookmark it, as well as a Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. You can get all your latest and greatest crypto news and updates. I want to talk about Elrond again, right? We got some awesome stuff coming up. Liquidity pools are going to be happening tomorrow, right? What I realized, I had a YouTuber comment on my last video on future giveaways. He said to use the Maiar Herotag, and actually that makes sense because you can't really duplicate the Herotag. Yes, you technically can in the comments, but I can filter out any kind of duplicates. So and I'm gonna make it where it's just the Herotag. If they put anything more or less, they'll not be eligible to win. So my next giveaway will be at 2,500 subscribers, and I'll be giving away $150 each. Benchmark, I'll be giving more and more money worth of EGLD. So make sure you guys are supporting the channel, again clicking subscribe. So let's get right into it here. We're gonna look at the price. Right now it's sitting at $322. It did have a small spike around $325 today. Nothing too crazy, but we have a lot of build up here, and you know, the fact that the price is still sustaining itself is a good thing. We had a YouTuber ask, you know, in the comment section on my last video, will we see a, you know, sell the news? I probably will see it. It might happen. It might have a little dip because there's going to be people who are selling it as soon as the Maiar exchange is launched. But to me, it'll be a stupid decision because, first of all, the Maiar exchange is just the beginning to kickstart a fantastic evolution of not only the Elrond network, but everything that's going to be built on the Elrond network, right? I mean, you still have their NFT ecosystem being worked on. You still have, you know, many other coins going to be added to the Maiar exchange, swapping so much more potential rewards in the form of MEX, double APR as soon as you lock your MEX tokens, right, and staking them. So there's a lot of things coming out where there's going to be a lot of potential profits. Now, we're going to get into the MEX token, exactly what it is. With that said, we're going to move on to this. So make sure you guys checked out Wesley Kress's video. I posted it on my Twitter, and very informative, guys. So I'm just going to let you look at this right here. Copy the title, copy the URL. I'll leave it in the description down below. You guys need to watch this. It's called Elrond Network Maiar Exchange, MEX supply, list price, market cap, potential future value, and purchase. I've watched this video in its entirety. I'm not going to take away Wesley Kress's thunder. I'll not cover it because I want you guys to go in and watch it. So pause the video now. Make sure you guys watch this video. All right, so if you guys have watched the video or not, I'm going to talk about what he says in it. So he breaks down not only the MEX token, but he goes into big depth about the supply, what the market caps are looking at right now, what the potential market caps could be in the future, you know, and basically how the MEX token is a deflationary coin, the mechanisms behind it, and the long-term, you know, kind of process. Goes not only into that, right, but he also goes into actually how to buy MEX, and he provides a nice clean step-by-step process. So Wesley Kress, again, I thank you for what you do to this community, and please guys, check it out. I'm not going to say anything more. I don't want to spoil it, but if we see how he says in this video, we're looking at a potential 10x and maybe even 50 to 100x in the future if the MEX token really kicks off and the supply and the numbers go exactly as, you know, expected, hopefully. Moving on from that, if you guys were not tracking last week, we had some interesting things happen. We had the metaverse and transportation Elrond research via Holoride, and we had the first stable coin on the Elrond network as the USDC coin being picked as the very first coin. I've did separate videos on that, and we had the initial price launch of the MEX token, and you know, guys, it's sitting, I think it's at 0.0001968, something like that, but around the 0.0002 mark. And if you guys have claimed your MEX, right, that's free money, and I can tell you right now that some people probably have worth more than $1,000 worth of MEX, and they got that for practically for free for being an early investor and holding back in those April snapshots. Scrolling down here, we have the mainnet. Obviously, they also hit their 10 million transactions and 0 downtime milestone. That is very huge, guys. I mean, 10 million total transactions and 0 downtime. You had other blockchains that have to go down for maintenance, or they have to, stop their operations. But as you can see with the Elrond network, it's continuing to go, continuing to perform very diligently, very smoothly, and very cleanly. There was also an interview with Benjamin Minku, Hashoshi, and it was a good interview. They talked about the Holoride kind of project and everything that was going on with it. And they also had the Maiar Launchpad guide to go along with that as well. Scrolling down here, you have some major milestones: 911,000 accounts, 10.2 million transactions, and 12.32 million staked. And then if you take a look at the specific Maiar stake statistics, you have 2.93 million EGLD stake and over 80,000 people. And at the grand scheme of things, this is not even a lot. You have all these people making passive income right through the staking rewards. And there's only so much more room to grow from here. So, and if you guys want to look at the media mentions down below, here they are. Very awesome stuff. Very productive last week. And we have some, more things to cover. Now, taking a look at Bogdan Rozanu, insane efforts have led to remarkable achievements. The Maiar exchange is ready. The Maiar Launchpad is ready. And the next couple of weeks will be amazing for the Elrond network ecosystem. So a lot of weekly Elrond tech. I come back with this juicy thing first thing on Monday. So this week in Elrond, the major things, right? The Maiar exchange had a successful public stress test weekend event, right, through that Battle of the Yields I covered in my last video. The Maiar Launchpad stability and performance upgrades to meet the demand. Elrond Ethereum bridge optimized the gas costs and intensive testing. So I'm only going to cover the first 5 in here. If you guys want to read the rest, make sure you guys click the link in the description down below. The first 5 are probably the most pertinent and the most kind of important ones that you should know about. So starting with the first one here, we conducted a Maiar exchange public stress test to validate our imminent launch strategy using the latest version of the DEX smart contracts, which have been amended to include the latest audit findings and updated according to the best practices related to the WASM virtual machine. The Maiar Launchpad smart contracts have been upgraded to receive their latest optimizations and have then undergone heavy testing to ensure stability and performance matching the extraordinary community interest for the Holoride event. We have optimized the Elrond Ethereum bridge smart contracts to consume as little gas as possible and thus reduce the cost of liquidity bridging. Heavy testing ongoing ahead of their imminent mainnet deployment. So guys, we want to have that nice Ethereum Elrond bridge. We know that Ethereum gas fees are insane right now, and with the price of Ethereum continuing to rise, it's going to get even more expensive. So we need to take that into consideration. If they can find a way to decrease these fees through this bridge, that's going to help out immensely to drive traffic to the Elrond network. Other notable achievements here, they had optimizations in the DEX contracts, which used managed iterators to avoid the copies, and then the DEX stress testing logs, investigations, and optimizations. So that's pretty good. And then lastly here that I'm going to be talking about is a new Elrond Playground Web IDE. Added multiple deployments arguments feature, auto-generate default types for deployment args from the smart contract ABI, enhanced safe state hot save / reload, typecast and validation for deployment args, proper error messages, and then the UI updates. The only thing I could really understand from that was the UI updates. Everything else is kind of nerd software engineering development talk. I don't understand it, but what I can tell you is that it all sounds good to me. Whatever that can make the system better, whether it's the user interface or the actual mechanisms of these smart contracts and everything that goes along with it, to me that makes me a lot more confident, a lot more trusting into the blockchain, into this technology, and I'm looking forward to so much more. Thank you, Bogdan Rozanu, for the updates. And if you guys would like to check out more, make sure you guys go in the description down below for the link. Lastly here, just some food for thought. So someone asked AJ down there, he said, since you have the ear of some folks at Elrond, I'm curious as to more information on how the Elrond will change the way we own NFTs. Even A. Pompliano realizes that NFTs are going to play a big part in the future, not just talking about art and PFPs. So this was back in September, and this is Kress, his response, and I wanted to present these graphics for you guys to even look at if you guys were not aware of it. So if we click on the first one here, it says why Elrond's NFT true ownership is very important, right? So it says right here, Ethereum's NFT ERC 721 standards assigns token ownerships on the token smart contract. Instead of an account owning the NFT directly, the contract works in a way that states these are the owners of the token. So it's working through a middleman, which is that smart contract. When we look at the Elrond smart accounts, allows tokens to be just stored directly under the try of the account itself. So instead of the smart contract storing information, Elrond's account is directly saying these tokens are mine. For example, if you were to use the Ethereum smart contract, what if somebody can, manipulate that smart contract or find a way to, take advantage of that smart contract? Could it, in theoretically, assign the smart contract to someone else? And now you've lost all your NFTs, regardless of value, compared to Elrond, right? When it's actually based off of smart accounts. So these are accounts that are basically belonging or assigned to that person. And in my opinion, maybe it'll be a lot harder to manipulate or to switch. So it says down here, NFT tokens on Elrond have stronger personal and legal implications for ownership due to the nature of Elrond's smart account. So it's more robust and built way better. And then secondly here, NFT on the Elrond, again, you have that true account ownership, which is unlike custom tokens on Ethereum. Elrond smart accounts allow tokens and NFTs to be attached directly to an account instead of recording it on the smart contract. This gives NFTs and token owners true account ownership, which has clearer legal implications, high speed and throughput. We talk about this a lot when it comes to Elrond. NFT on Elrond can be transferred with native speed and throughput, making it suitable for internet scale usages. Elrond extends NFT beyond art, spanning fields ranging from finance to gaming, entertainment, and more. So that is very huge. And then negligible transfer fees on the Elrond custom token and NFT transfer only cost is less than 0001 EGLD, guys. So it's super cheap. And on top of that, token transfer fee can be relayed and made invisible to the end users. People with no blockchain knowledge will be able to use the NFT platform built on Elrond seamlessly. So that's what we want, that user intuitive interface and navigability, being able to use it easily where your grandma and grandpa can hop on and just start buying NFTs, right? And then last but not least, why Elrond's built-in NFT royalties is a game changer. Did you know that NFT royalties on Ethereum are platform specific? So what that means is NFTs originated from platform A will not give the authors royalties if it is sold on platform B, so you will not get a cut of that. The Elrond NFT standard solves this with built-in royalty fee in the actual protocol itself, and then the Elrond NFT standard gives more power to every author and creator out there. So very big stuff. And the fact that you actually have true ownership, not only when your NFT, gets dispersed, but, it keeps kind of that trail. And to me, that's a big thing when it comes to actually having royalties in the form of NFTs. And it definitely is a game changer where other, blockchains do not have this type of technology and, process. With all that said, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Where do you guys see Elrond going in the very short term? Do you guys think it's going to hit $500 by year's end? I'd like to know your guys' opinions on that. Again, guys, support the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one.